All right, we're joined by Tennessee head coach Karen Weekly and student athletes Kiki Milloy and Ashley Rogers. We will get started with an opening statement from coach, and then if you have questions for our student athletes, go ahead and ask them. We will dismiss them and then turn it back to coach for questions. If you are joining us via Zoom, please use the raise your hand function or message in the chat if you have a question. We will get started with opening statement from coach.
Well, it's nice to finally get to play. And I appreciate everything that Arkansas has done to set up a great SEC tournament. This is, like I told our team, the best tournament you'll play all year, short of the World Series. And thanks to Arkansas for all their hard work. Florida's a really, really good team, and I thought it was just a great battle between two good teams. And thought Ashley just got better as the game went along, and Kiki did what Kiki does, just really got us rolling with that home run.
All right, now questions for our student athletes. Ethan?
For both Ashley and Kiki, we'll start with Ashley, just to hold the 0 runs after that series that was not too long ago, and now it's the 4th time seeing them. Just number one, what was working for you, Ashley, and then Kiki, will you talk about the defense and how it played today?
I just kept mixing, and didn't want to sit on one side or to rely on one pitch or one location too much. Just continuing to mix and just hitting my spots. And Karen always does an amazing job of scouting the hitters and calling the pitches. And so I just one with the ball that's executing the pitches. So, yeah, she makes it really easy to go out there and just throw and have confidence that I'm throwing the best thing at them to get them out.
And then we always talk about on defense, like just cinching one out. And I think that's what we did on defense. We knew that they were going to run or just be aggressive base runners. So just making sure that we got one out whenever the time came really played out for us.
And then just now y'all get a chance to play in the championship game tomorrow. I know you've already accomplished the regular season championship. Just what would it mean to
We got to win another.
Yeah, today.
I've been here for every single game this
Yeah.
week. My question is gearing towards what would it mean to win a championship here at this event?
I think it would mean everything. I mean, coming in from winning the regular season SEC, that's great, but we still have all of postseason left, and I think this is that was a part of our goal, and then winning the SEC championship would be another part of our goal.
Yeah, just going out there and not being complacent with what we've already done in the past. Continue to learn from what we accomplished during the season, and just continue to carry that into postseason and just continue to get better with every single game.
And the last thing I'll ask y'all is Pickens was named Freshman of the Year today.
Really? Yay!
Will you talk about just what that's like for y'all to see her get that award?
Yeah, she's just so awesome. I just love her drive and her work ethic. She's always wanting to get better, and just I love how she came out there and just competed, especially because SEC is tough, and just how she was never complacent. She always wanted to get better, and she had success, obviously. But just the way that she's fighting through the SEC, it's tough no matter how old you are, what year you are. So I'm loving to see what she's going to continue to grow. She's so dominant now, she's going to get even better, and I just can't wait to see what she's going to do in the future.
I mean, she's a dog. She was such a great addition to our staff, and especially doing what she's done as a freshman, kind of like what Raj said. Like, she just goes out there and is just competing, even like hitting off of her in practice. Sometimes I'm like, crap, we got to hit off Carlin in practice, man. But like, she just gets after it. She makes this team better, and you can obviously see it on the field.
I said last one, but I got one more. And Coach won Coach of the Year. So you just talk about what that's like to see that happen.
Just so deserving.
Yeah.
I just can't say enough good things about Karen and what she's done to this program, and just how she gets the best out of all of us, and she really works hard to help us, just not only as athletes, but as people, and she's just so incredible and had a huge impact on my life, I know, and just everything that she's pushed me to be a better ball player than I ever imagined I could be, and I'm just so thankful that I got to play with her for 5 years.
I mean, she's just our fearless leader, as you can see. Like, her voice is gone, and I'm sure that probably hurt her a little bit. But she's been talking about how we got to be player-led. So, we didn't miss a beat today, but just knowing that she has complete trust in us and has always been there, like, every step of the way. Like, you just know that she wants the best for you. And even though sometimes it's hard, sometimes, like, you might not hear what you want to hear, it's what you need to hear, and she's always there, and I am so grateful that I play for her, and I just love her so much.
All right. Well,
Sorry, I'm sorry.
We'll turn it over to Zoom. Cora, you may go first, and then Brian, you can follow.
A couple questions. First one, Kiki, Zeta once again recovered really well from that throwing error. She hit that double to send you home. What can you say about her ability to handle those moments and keep moving and really recover to make a crucial plays for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, softball, you kind of got to separate your offense from your defense. Like, sometimes one might not be on one day, but she does a really good job of making sure that whenever she steps into the box, she has a clear head and just goes up there and attacks. And, she got that run for us, so that was good.
And then, judging from your reactions, did you guys know about the SEC awards before the game started? They got released only an hour before.
No, we didn't.
I heard about the coach of the year, but I'm not going to spill the beans who I heard it from.
Oh. Who's the snitch?
Right, Tom?
All right, Brian, you may unmute yourself.
Ashley, back-to-back games with complete game shutouts. What's been working so well for you the past couple of contests?
Just kind of like I said earlier, just trying to execute the pitches, just not sitting on or relying on one thing or relying on one pitch or location, just continuing to mix and just go with it. Go with conviction every single pitch that I throw, and Karen just continues to push me to do that, even when I falter on my own. And just trusting that what I'm throwing is what the batter is not going to execute or hit. But just going out there and just competing every single pitch.
Right. Thank you, Kiki and Ashley. You may be dismissed.
Thank you.
All right, go stretch.
I'm like trying to be as quiet as possible, but it's a little loud.
All right, now questions for Coach Ethan. You can get us started.
Yeah, after waiting so long this week to finally play, what'd you think about just the team's ability to come out and to hold Florida, who's already played a game, to 0 runs?
I had Ashley just pitched phenomenal. She got better as we went along. That was the key. Some things weren't real sharp in the beginning, but like she said, we just talk all the time about throw everything with conviction. Don't worry about what happened on the last pitch. Just keep going. And she got some really big outs when they did try to mount a rally. And that's where, that experience just comes in so key for us.
And then Ashley, is like the veteran pitcher on the team, and then Pickens wins Freshman of the Year Day. We just talk about kind of that relationship there as far as how Ashley's maybe helped the whole pitching staff this year.
Yeah, it's been really cool this year just to watch Ashley branch out with her leadership. She's always been someone her teammates admired because of her work ethic and her attention to detail and striving for perfection. But this year she's done such a great job of building relationships and spreading that leadership and that confidence to everybody else, and really kind of taking Carlin under her wing and Peyton and the entire pitching staff. And that's really where I've been the most proud of her this year. As she understood with the history she's had, it was going to take a village, and take a staff to get it done. And she's really just given that up to winning.
All right, we'll turn it over to Zoom. Brian, you may unmute yourself.
Hey, Karen, how much easier does it make it for you as a coach when you have Kiki, who can hit a home run in every game, and then Ashley Rogers, who seems to throw a complete game shutout almost every time she's out there?
Well, they're two of the best players in the country, and obviously two of the best ever come through the SEC. And they didn't know about the awards before we started. Thank goodness they're not on their phones an hour before game time. But, and the people who won Pitcher and Player of the Year are very deserving, Skylar and Maddie. But, we feel like we've got our Player of the Year in Kiki, and we've got our Pitcher of the Year in Ashley with what they've meant to our program. So it's just a lot of confidence that our team has every time Kiki goes up to bat. Something special can happen. And Ashley, you just feel like you're in good hands when she's got the ball.
And then next question. Coach of the Year for the third time in your career. Where does this one rank amongst the other ones?
It's not me. It's our entire staff. It's all the support staff. It's our team. You don't win Coach of the Year unless your team is going out there and doing some really cool things. And like Kiki said, I think about 3 weeks ago, the transition started to happen with this becoming a player-led team. So all the credit for that goes to them and all the coaches and the people who work with me.
All right, now we'll pass it along to Eric Lopez.
It's good to talk to you again. Take me through what has it been like this week with the changing of the schedule and the weather, and now having to play early today and then come back and play Alabama later, who will be without Montana Fouts. What is the process like from a preparation standpoint?
Yeah, you can't plan for the weather. I mean, it's an uncontrollable. So once we found out that we wouldn't play and, we'd potentially have 2 games today, it is what it is. Fortunately, because of our seed, we were able to fly in late on Wednesday, and we'd already played here 2 weeks ago, so we didn't feel the need to come in early and practice. And we started final exams yesterday. So yesterday actually was kind of a good day for us. We came out here, got a feel for the field and the environment, went and did a little practice, short practice, and then a lot of our girls knocked out 2 of their finals yesterday. So it probably worked out in our favor in a weird way, because I think they were pretty relaxed today and not real stressed about school, which is hitting them hard right now.
And then we'll take one more question from Cora.
Karen, I know your players aren't all about postseasons awards and things like that, but just knowing Kiki and the competitive nature she has, will this, I guess, not winning SEC Player of the Year kind of fuel her and add another chip on her shoulder?
Oh, Kiki just wants to win every day she goes out. So I think if Kiki has a chip on her shoulder, it's just an all-time thing because she's so competitive. I don't think she'll put any big stock in that. I think Kiki's pretty comfortable in who she is, and she knows that she's had an amazing year, an absolutely amazing year. But for Kiki, it's about, today and this next game. That's where I know all her focus will be is what can I do versus Alabama to help my team win.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.